All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We get you on the grind and improve your mind. So in this video, we're going to talk about the loss of patriotism in this country. We're going to throw this little Twitter video that we found in this classroom. We're going to talk about it. So let's show you guys the video real quick.
Yep, so let me bring it up for you guys right here. So this is the video that we're going through. It's on Twitter, and it's from Leftism is for you or whatever, but that doesn't matter. We're going to try to react to this little clip. I just want to make sure the volume's on. We're good. And we're going to go watch this now. So let's go and see what we're looking at.
Yeah, so you can see a lot of the kids are sitting down. They don't care about them. I mean, and the teacher's not even forcing them to stand up because the teacher probably doesn't even care about America either. I say this all the time. There's no one that hates America more than America itself. We literally hate ourselves. We don't even like this country anymore. We don't even believe in it. I mean, we're in the midterms right now. Some of the states have not even counted the votes yet, which is crazy because we've never had this problem before. Because they're counting ballots still in Arizona at the making of this video. And so people are like, oh, everything's rigged, which at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Yeah.
Especially all the information that's going on the internet and people are just misinformed and everybody's trying to persuade you with all these facts. And some of them are not even true. So much stuff out there. But yeah, you know, we've really lost what it means to be an American. There was a time, the American dream, have a nice family, have a nice life, you know, patriarchy, whatever. Now, we hate the patriarchy. Women are men, men are women. People are emotional. People don't care about America. People don't even want. Yeah, America sucks. We hate it. We hate it here. I want to move to Florida, or I hate Florida, or I hate Texas, or
it's a whole big mess.
Can't live here, can't afford anything. Everybody's fat because the food is processed. Like, we really be hating our country. You know, we have so much potential here, but we just ruin it.
Yeah, and we
try to help people on an individual level. You know, we try to help people on an individual level, which is why whoever views us and hears our message and tries to make the world a better place. You guys are the real heroes. A lot of people don't want to improve themselves. They just complain all day and not gonna do anything about it.
You know,
like Republicans, my problem with them is they just don't take any action. They make all these complaints. Oh, Democrats, oh my God, they just talk shit, but they don't even do anything to make the country better. They're not even trying to fight back that hard. At least Democrats, at least they fight. Oh, they're trying to. No,
they be fighting. They be fighting all
rioting, and they, you know, at least they're fighting. At least they're actually doing something about it. Republicans, they just complain on Twitter all day. They don't even do anything. They point stuff out, which I like, but they don't even. Yeah, what are they doing to actually? What's the solution?
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
You don't have a
So like the guys on the Republican side, they have the ideas. They have at least some of them. Some ideas that are really good or that have some sort of logic to them, but they're not doing shit about it. They're not doing jack shit. Where on the other side, the Democratic side, they have terrible ideas or they have ideas that are very illogical, but they're doing everything that they can. They are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that they can get it done, to do it. And that's the big problem. And another big problem is the fact that there's just the only two sides that are really doing something. There is no other type of force that is making this either a three-way to make balance or anything like that. There's no type of way to sustain any type of, because it's just either one or the other, right? We've been saying this forever. Every time we bring up something with the elections or government or whatever, this is an issue that needs to be fixed, and it has needed to be fixed for a long time. And it's only showing now. It's been showing for a little bit, but it's really showing out hard right now that the only two big parties is a big problem and needs to be fixed, because this is not only separating the American people and it's not uniting us, which is what is supposed to happen, but it's going out farther into other countries as well. We've been seeing it a lot, especially in England where this is happening, and a lot of other European countries. But this is really an American problem that needs to be fixed somehow. And I understand why. The whole thing with the flag, I know this was a whole big thing when Kaepernick was that with the whole kneeling during the national anthem for football, right? That was a whole big thing, and everyone was up in arms about it, either up in arms about it or was with him. Not that many people were with him at the time, but now a lot of people are with him, right? And are doing that. And I understand to do it, it's like a nonviolent protest, and that's fine. I won't say nothing about that. But when things are supposed to be done a specific way. You could not stand for the Pledge of Allegiance if you don't want to. You don't have to stand for the national anthem if you don't want to. But when it becomes a thing where you want to make everyone else do that, and you want to try to enforce other people, hey, I want you to stop thinking about how you would think, and I want you to hive mind into my brain so you can do exactly what I want you to do. Like, it's not how that's supposed to work. You let people have the freedom of choice, and that's why I believe having people, stand for the national anthem or the pledge is good, and people that don't want to is fine, because that they have that choice, they have that freedom, and I don't blame them if they don't want to. But when it becomes a thing where you hate America and you want other people to hate America, and you want, everyone to not stand because you believe that it's a problem, but other people still didn't really make that choice, but you're just forcing them to do it, that is where things become, a little blurry. I just don't like it.
Yeah, pretty much well said. A lot of guys, people just, very, there's a big, it's like a civil war, like a civil Cold War in America. So many sides, and there's so many people that are, everybody is very mean to each other, I guess, in simple terms. Nobody can come to agreements. Everybody is so emotional. Combine that with the fact that we're treating our bodies horrible every day. We're eating horrible foods, and we don't exercise, and we just, all we do is complain all day on the internet and watch YouTube videos. Like, it's good if we watch us, of course, but it's an unfortunate reality that a lot of people need to learn, how to really make the best decisions for themselves. We need to critically think on all sides, but it's also like, people just don't value what the country used to stand for. And, there's a lot of potential in America, and a lot of potential for everyone watching this video on an individual level to make themselves better, but they won't. Unfortunately, some will, the winners, the 1%, not many of us out there. No, the ones that are trying to get better, really learn, understand, learn from our mistakes, get better. We don't even encourage these kids these days to even love their country, just because, a lot of teachers are woke now, and they're trying to make all the kids become gay. There's like a whole thing. We'll probably react to libs of TikTok, that a Twitter thing in the future. But it's just, it's very important that we really understand what's going on, and we maybe, get some of our, Americaism back, get that patriotic energy that we used to once had, when we defeated the Nazis and everything. But we don't really have that right now. It's, we just be hating each other. It's got to stop, guys.
This is probably gonna be the last topic in this part of this video, but I feel like it's become a thing where we were very patriotic once we finished World War II. We defeated the Nazis in World War II. Everything was great. Everything was cool. Cold War started. We were still kind of patriotic because we were still off the high from World War II. And then once we started going into these other wars, like the Korean War, the Vietnam War, all those things, then people started seeing and being like, wait, what are we doing? The protests, everyone was like, no, we shouldn't be doing this, fuck that. And people started hating on that, which, is fine. People don't have to agree, and that's perfectly okay. But this is where everything begins to slowly decline. So all this happens, right? The slowly decline of patriotism in America. And then we get to 2001, and that's pretty much where everything goes back. So everything, 9/11 happens, right? It's a sad thing. It's a real thing, I hope. And that one moment literally spiked patriotism to the ceiling. It spiked it all the way up, right? Because we were standing together against something that we believed was an issue, and kind of still is, I guess, to a certain degree. And people, banded together because this was a tragic event in human history, and we felt that it was necessary for us to stand together as one America, as a United States, against this specific threat. And so that was probably the best part of everything, was us uniting, because we hadn't been like that, and because of the media, especially the media, the like news outlets and everything. Because once you lose an enemy, once you get rid of an enemy, then the only enemy that you have is yourself. And so the medias, especially when it was off wartime, post 9/11, even just before 9/11, that's what was happening. The media would be splitting America in specific segments. And so you'd have, especially, and you could see it right now, because this is literally what's happening in front of your eyes. You have the Republicans and the Democrats all on different sides,
Yeah, it's like
fighting
Trump or
each
not
other.
Trump. It's like, everybody's all
They're all
screaming at each
fighting each
other
other, but they shouldn't be fighting each other. They should be working together to figure out solutions for the problems that we have here
and make
in this
apartments
country, but they're
cheaper.
not.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they need to make apartments and housing cheaper
It
for the average, and food
it's
and
so
gas
dumb.
and everything. Like help out the people. Stop it.
Yeah, and
Help
stop
it.
fighting with each other and start helping everyone else because we all need help. Everyone needs to work together to create a better place. If you don't see that, then you're just fighting yourself. And it's an issue that's going to hurt everyone else, not just the people that are involved. This is a thing where people need to see that having, not standing up for the national anthem or for the pledge is okay if you're doing a silent protest, if you're, but once you start teaching people to hate America, then that's the issue. That's the problem. You need to give the people the freedom of choice. You need to teach people what America was and what America is, and then show them, let them see the idiocies of what's actually happening right now, and let them make the choice that they believe to be true. Because I can see through the lies of the media. I can see through the lies of what I would like to call the American government matrix. I
Pretty
see
much.
through that, and it's stupid. And the media companies and all those other companies that are trying to split us apart as American citizens, they're doing a great job, but not with me. They will never get me,
Nope.
and they will never get Andrew either.
That's why
And
we got to
we are
unite together
trying
and we
to,
try to, you know.
yeah, we're trying to help as many people who have some sort of mind that can, think clearly and think logically, to stop letting the media control your narrative. This is a thing that is happening right now, and clearly, as you had seen by us reacting to that, it's happening everywhere, especially now affecting kids. And that's where we have to draw the line. They don't know really much of anything. They have to learn everything, and if you teach them these things, then they're just not going to grow up to be someone that can critically think like we can.
That is correct. Very well said and very true. So, guys, if you want, be mindful of the days to come and the years to come. Things are going to get very crazy. Just be prepared, work on yourself, get better, and let's teach our kids the proper values of America and to respect the country that they live in. So, with that said, make sure you guys hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Leave your comment in the comment section of what you think about the situation and your thoughts and any in particular views you have. Would like to get good discussions. Make sure you, if you'd like to support the channel, you could donate to the Cash App link in the description below. Money goes towards the stuff for this channel. We work a lot on the editing for it. So with that said, we're going to see you guys in the next video.